Welcome to Upper St. Clair High School, ladies and gentlemen. Phil Elias on the mic, joined as I am each evening of basketball season by Emma Freilich on the camera. It is Friday, January 10th, and we're just about to tip off a good one here at Upper St. Clair High School. In white are your Panthers, 2-0 in section, facing 1-1 our neighbors to the south, the Bethel Park Hawks. Bethel Park off a tough loss. This section favored Mount Lebanon Blue Devils. They had an 8-point lead late in that game. Lebo chipped away at it and ended up beating Bethel by 2 at the buzzer. So these Hawks come in here with something to prove, and an early important section game. All section games are important, with the Hawks always dropping one to Mount Lebanon. They'd go home quite cross should they drop this one here. So expect a spirited effort out of these Hawks, and we're underway here. Zach Kingseed, number 35 in white for your Panthers, missed the left side, couldn't get it to work. Ryan Mice, the senior for Bethel Park, who scored so many points in this gym against these St. Clair Panthers, was good for 2. Kingseed again was disrupted in course. And the Hawks turn them over, and they will set up shop in the half court. Comes Landon Roush, Coach Danny Holzer, going to a little bit different starting 5, and we'll get to why he did that in a minute. But Landon going coast to coast is good for 2. We'll get to it now. David Pantelis and Josh Russell are in walking boots this evening. 3 ball coming. It's down. Luke Gensler, 22, dropped the 3. But Danny Holzer and his Panthers are shorthanded. They're missing their shooter, Josh Russell. He is going to be lost for the year. He broke his ankle. He underwent surgery earlier this week. Here comes Andrew Casey, right side, dropping a dime, hitting 3s early. And St. Clair jumps out to an early 8-2 lead. The 3 ball, Ryan Mice got loose, over top the secondary, and he's good for 2. Dahlem now, we're going back and forth action. Here comes the 3 ball deep from Kingseed. It's short. 5:46 to play, 8-4, St. Clair. So Josh Russell was lost last year with a MCL, a knee issue. Might have been a PCL in there too. Came back this year. I'd question their heart and soul, their spirit. Brought energy every time he was on the floor with minutes, and he was a drop-dead shooter. And he hurt that ankle, and they're going to have to do it with Jay Russ coaching from the bench, because he will be lost for the season. David Pantelis, their junior, 3 ball coming, too strong off the back of the rim. Your quarterback, Ethan Dahlem, takes off the rebound. Had a notion on the 3 ball, pulls it up, finds Gensler right side. Gensler takes one too many steps without dribbling, and he turns it over. But Pantelis, David Pantelis, he twisted his ankle in the Baldwin game to such an extent that he sprained it. I saw him, today's Friday, I would have seen him Tuesday, or I guess it would have been Wednesday up here practicing. He was in the trainer's room taking treatment, and it was black and blue. I was informed, could be lost until the end of January. So Danny's got to trot out a different looking 5 there, and right now on the floor he's got Jack Moore. That's the aforementioned Ethan Dahlem left side. Lost the handle on the way up, can't get it to work. Here come the Bethel Park Hawks, down 8-4 with 4:51 to play. Boy, a heck of an effort there by Mice. 8-6, St. Clair, all 6 by Mice right now. Casey loses the handle on the way to the right side of the rim, gets his own rebound, back works hard, puts it up. Jack Moore, number 15, defends. Luke Gensler, Jack Moore, Andrew Casey, Landon Rouse, Ethan Dahlem are your 5 on the floor right now. Playing man-to-man on these Hawks. 8-6, halfway down, big 3-ball coming. It's short. Rouse picks up the easy rebound. Finds Dahlem, Dahlem finds Moore. Moore makes his way into the paint, can't get it to work. We finally get a second to breathe there. They came out fast and furious. Half the quarter's back. That's your quarterback, Ethan Dahlem. You know what else position he plays? Cornerback. He looked more like a cornerback there. Picked off an errant throw. Made a break on a pass. Here they come. Press, you got numbers. You got Ryan Mice down in the other end. St. Clair hard to the rim. 10-6 lead. Landon Rouse to the left side is fouled en route. Would that surprise you to hear that that's the first foul of the game? Emma Freilich Jr., South Fayette, on the camera. Landon Rouse, shooting 2. Luke Hansberry checks in. Andrew Casey checks out. Zach Kingseed is taking a seat at the scorer's table. They informed him he was too late to get in on this stop. We'll have to wait for the next. Landon hits them both. Here comes Zach. Out goes Landon. 12-6. St. Clair by 6. 3:25. Danny Holzer, coach of Upper St. Clair Panthers. Jason Bears, coach of the Bethel Park Hawks. Bethel Park's a senior-laden team. They are good. They will have to be dealt with in this section. Mount Lebanon found out. Lebo was down by 8, with 2.5 to play in that game. They found a way to get it back. Anthony Chickett, the quarterback, is good for 2. Chickett himself we got a lot of storylines on the floor. Chickett's is a heck of a story. He's a cancer survivor. He suffered through non-Hodgkin's lymphoma before last year's football season and found his way back out onto the floor, onto the football field. Had a fine year. And here he is on the hardwoods today. Jack Moore had a notion on a 3. Probably should have given it a shot as he got rejected at the rim. 12-8. Hawks in transition. 3-ball coming. It's down. Hawks cut it to 1. 12-11. Banbury going to try to muscle it to the right side. Nothing doing there. Gensler outside. Luke Gensler drops a 3-ball from the right side. I was watching the substitutions. Danny's got them all, everybody in a walk like he's cooking a shrimp fried rice. A little egg foo young. Hawks turn it over. Right side, Banbury. Banbury in motion to the rim, 17-11. Hawks, 1:50 to play, down by 6. I don't know if the Hawks have subbed. Andrew Casey had a notion. Gensler, here comes a 3-ball. Falls just short, 17-11, under 1.5 to play. Panthers playing some good defense now. They've turned them over the last 2 times down. Banbury a little too strong. We got these free looks around the rim. We got to get one of them to fall. Had 2 solid looks there. Tanner O'Grady, number 2, checks in. And he wants to run him and push him and all those types of good things. So he's got a lot of substitutes. We got our first break. 17-11 with a minute 11 to play. We'll be back. Welcome back to Upper St. Clair High School, ladies and gentlemen. Phil Elias joined on the camera by Emma Freilich. We are a minute and 11. Well, I should say what are we, Emma? 5 minutes and 49 seconds into the first quarter. We got a minute 11 to play in the first quarter here in this Friday night sectional tilt. St. Clair with an early 6-point lead. 17-11. Last couple of trips down court, the Hawks have been turned over. Whoa. That's a sure sign that we got a crowded gym. They start bumping in like that. Now they're packing in here right now, Emma. We are jammed. We got a student section standing to our left down here. We haven't had that in a while. Under a minute to play, 17-11. Three ball coming, no, Adam Ocean pulled it down. Franco underneath. Tanner O'Grady picks up the loose ball. 40 to play in the first quarter. St. Clair with a 6-point lead and the ball. Chance to open up the biggest lead of the game. Banbury, Dahlem, Gensler, Casey, Roush are your current five. Under 40 to play, clock is running. Andrew Casey working left side, finds Gensler up top. Dahlem to the right side. Quarterback looks to clear it out. Landon Roush makes a move. Probing exercise, can't get it to drop. Banbury hits a three ball. 20-11, they let the big man loose. They let the linebacker shoot. He's got him up by 9. Late arriving crowd here, but they're still arriving. 13 seconds to play, first quarter, 20-11. St. Clair. Banbury, like the Pink Panther, turns him over. They're going to have a shot if they hurry. 7 to play, 6 to play, three ball coming. Dahlem, the quarterback, right side, can't get it to work. Works underneath. That's the linebacker there, baby. He picked him off down here, just over half court, like the Pink Panther. Ball gets kicked around. Dahlem misses a three. One thing leads to another. Luke Banbury with the mail underneath. Chance to complete a three-point play, and he does just that. 23-11, 1.6 to play. St. Clair with a late push to expand. Had a shot there. 23-11 after one. We'll be back. Welcome back to Upper St. Clair High School, ladies and gentlemen. Phil Elias joined on the camera by Emma Freilich. 23-11 as we start we inbound the second quarter here. St. Clair went on a run. They were up 12-11. On a 11-0 run. It's a timeout with a minute 11 to play. The score was 6-0. That timeout, and Banbury scores 6 unanswered. They just keep paying me. Ryan Mice, left side, good for 2, and he's fouled in the process. He's got 8 on the night, 8 out of Bethel's 13, and a chance to add to it. This kid can score. Where's he going to college? Where's he going to college? You know?
I don't know.
Is he going to play basketball?
Huh?
Is he going to play basketball? Yeah. Mice is good. He's got 9 on the night. Bethel Park rolls the dice and moves their Mice. 23-14, 9-point deficit, 7.5 to play. 9-point deficit for Bethel Park, that is. Dahlem, the quarterback, right side to Gensler. Three ball coming off the back of the rim. Long, tall rebound. Andrew Casey climbs a ladder, a step stool, goes up and gets it. Find a quarterback left side. Like he was running zone read there. Knifed his way into the left side of that rim. And Dahlem picks off another errant pass. It's 2 steals on the night. Finds Gensler. Gensler in transition quickly down to Andrew Casey, right side. Boy, the Pink Panthers all over the place tonight. He's picking guys off from the backside. I love the Pink Panther. Inspector Clouseau. Just classics. 25-14. Next blowout, we'll have to talk about the Pink Panthers. 25-14, St. Clair by 11. 3-ball is too much. It's off the back of the rim. Gensler cleans up the loose change. Finds classmate Landon Rouse. Rouse, Casey. They get Case on a charge. And Coach Holzer doesn't like it. Wanted that to be a block. Rolling Stone said it. Can't always get what you want. 6:24 to play. Do I have any rooms? Do you have any rooms? It's the Pink Panther. Mice working topside against quarterback Dahlem, and like that, they're turned over again. Take it all away. Easy E. Wow. Ooh, mama. So Dahlem's rejected right side. He delayed there. I don't know whether he was looking at dish at. He should have taken it straight to the rim. He gets it up to the rim. It comes back out. Casey in a trail position picks it up, takes it to the rim. He deposits it for a 2. And he's fouled in the process. Cannot convert the natural 3. 27-12. 6 to play. St. Clair, I beg your pardon, it's 28-12. A little slow down there on that scoreboard. We've talked about the scoreboard operator issues. Mice, no good from 3. Rebound Dahlem. The score is 27-14. They had 28-14. Zach Kinksey drops a dime, and St. Clair is rocking in the free world right now. 30-14 against a very good Bethel club. Yeah, they're rocking in the free world. Anthony Chickett, the quarterback at the line. Great football game this year against Bethel Park. Bethel Park came over, won the game 14-13. St. Clair scored, it was 14-7. Under 30 seconds to play. St. Clair scores, makes it 14-13. Head coach Mike Junko makes a decision to go for 2. Conversion was successfully defended by Bethel. Bethel won the game 14-13. Great ball game. Gensler fires off a 3-ball. It's too strong. It catches the top of that hoop. I don't know if you can see it real well on television, but there is there are some bands that are part of the apparatus that will drag that thing higher. They can pull that thing up, and there's a band that is often hit. You would think, I'm no mechanic, but how about some hydraulics? Get the bands out of there. Bring it up at a school board meeting. 30-16, 5 to play. And Bethel looking iffy right now. St. Clair hit a couple of threes, turned them over a couple of times. Now they're just chucking it. Really got this thing opened up here now. 17-point lead, but St. Clair has really hit their threes, and they're taking them. I mean, they are chucking them. Yeah, that's going to be a pretty good kick-out block. Wham block. You can do that on Friday nights. I'm not so sure you can do that here. That is a moving pick. It is a personal foul. Violation, 33-16. That's Bethel's 4th personal. St. Clair's got 5. We got 4.5 to play in a half. 33-16. Quarterback Dahlem. The ball in his hands, barks out a couple instructions, finds the linebacker, Banbury. And they're just dropping dimes now. They are dropping dimes. 36-16. St. Clair by 20. Mice looking to get something started. 3-ball doesn't work. Long rebound taken away by Ethan Dahlem. Dahlem wheels and deals, finds Landon Roush. Roush made a move inside. Someone back checks him from behind. Back come the Hawks in transition, and that ends a long drought for the Hawks. They needed that too, like the fish needs water. Banbury from 3. He loses the handle. And Bethel promptly turns it over. They've turned it over a bunch here. Tell you what, Banbury is playing free and loose right now. He looked a little tight to me in the first couple outings. He does not look tight tonight. 36-18, 3:30 to play. I'd say a quick moving first half. Do you have any rooms? Do you have any rooms? Bethel Park turns it over again. Banbury to Dahlem. Dahlem leaves his feet. Tries to drop a little soft touch tear drop. Got rejected. St. Clair's possession down here, 36-18, 3:07 to play. Kingseed, Banbury. Casey pops out. St. Clair, maybe their longest possession of the half. They have been pressing the tempo, playing fast. Danny Holzer yells out instructions. You get a couple of these St. Clair kids to cooperate. They've moved around. And it looks like Danny Holzer now working a little clock. Trying to shorten the game now. They can't score if they don't have it in their hands. They're using some clock. Banbury to Kingseed. Kingseed jacks a 3. Rebound's taken away by Bethel. 2:10 to play. And they got a minute off that clock though, and that's, you know, in a lead like this, pretty big. And especially if Bethel can't make them pay down the other end for empty possessions. We got a timeout, St. Clair, with 1:55 to play. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Upper St. Clair High School, ladies and gentlemen. Phil Elias joined on the camera, as I am each evening, by Emma Haskell, one of the great soccer players. St. Clair. She is not doing the camera for me. Emma Freilich is. St. Clair 36-18. Minute 32 to play. Gensler missed on a long-range 3. He got a 2 to work and he got fouled en route, so he'll still get a shot at the 3-point play. It just won't be the way that he fancied when he launched that surface-to-air missile from way downtown. St. Clair's by 20. Minute 20 to play. I caught up with Coach Danny Holzer, hardest working man in Whippeal. Just got him, look at that. That's Coach Danny Holzer down there. Make sure you get it all, Coach. Thank you. Now, they are completely outworking him right now. Yeah, you're not going to get it done like that. I mean, that was just all effort. They miss a free throw. Banbury gets the rebound. He misses a bunny underneath, gets his own doggone rebound, and lays it in. That's a 4-point play. St. Clair does look like they've got a lot of hop right now. They come out inspired. 2 of their big cogs are down. Under a minute to play. We talked about Pantelis. Talked about Jay Russell. I'd like to get Jay Russ up here. Do a little mic with me, but he's probably got to be down there with his team.
Fouls on number 35, Zach Friesen. Back to the line is number 4, Ryan Hunts.
St. Clair by 22. 43 seconds to play. Do you have any rooms? The great Peter Sellers, the late great Peter Sellers, played the Pink Panther in any number of made-for-television movies. House guest Cato, always keeping him on guard. 40-20 is the score here. And we are under a minute to play, 40 seconds. Imagine Coach Holzer would want these Panthers to hold for as long as they can and ideally drain the clock and pick up a 2 and head to the locker room with a comfortable lead, and at the worst, no less than 20. Get a water. It's a warm gym. It's warm outside and it's warm in this gym here. It's packed in here. Very good student sections on both sides. And I think I see a lot of alumni around. 3-ball coming here. Oh boy, couldn't have worked out any better. 43-20. Gensler drops a dime piece. The Panthers by 23. As we head to the half. Welcome back to Upper St. Clair High School, ladies and gentlemen. Phil Elias joined on the camera by Emma Freilich. And we just pushed in for the second half of this section matchup. Upper St. Clair hosting Bethel Park. After 2, it was predominantly Upper St. Clair, 43-20. St. Clair with a 23-point lead. They walked off the court with their biggest margin of the night of Luke Gensler hit a 3 with under 5 seconds to play. St. Clair gets 2 quality looks in their first trip down court, can't get either one to fall. And Bethel puts in a quick 2 and turns St. Clair over again, looking to cut. You're going to go on a run, Bethel. You're going to have to do it with defense. Starts with defense first. Get a couple of stops, a couple made baskets. Next thing you know, you're in business. That thing was about 3/4 of the way down, and the basket threw it back up. Kingseed now, 3-ball. 3-ball's gone quiet here. Early in the second, St. Clair's 0 for 3 from the line early. In the second half, 1:20 in. Bethel playing with some energy now, too. You got to think that had to be the meat and potatoes of Coach Jason Beers' halftime presentation to his team, which is they were simply getting outworked. Made baskets, stuff like that. You need it, but you stand no chance if you get outworked. And they got outworked in the first half. Landon Roush left side looking for a 2, and he finds it 45-20. Landon just got 8 on the night. Landon now will, you got to guard him inside and out because he will pump a 3 on you. He is a complete ball player. Gensler loses his feet underneath. Ryan Mice deposits a 2. He leads all scorers with 15. Kingseed got a little trapped with his pivot foot. Mice going left side, trying to do it coast to coast. He ends up on his back. It's 5-4 numbers this way. St. Clair. Gensler turns on a dime and drops a 2. Ethan Dahlem picks up an easy. Can't have that if Bethel wants to get back into this. They're going to have to play near flawless basketball against this St. Clair defense that wants to pressure you. And the second they get it in their hands offensively, they are immediately sprinting to the other side. Keep the pressure on you. Well, he's been quiet. That's his first 2 of the night. Tommy Lorenzo, he opened up with, he had a 50 earlier in the evening, or I should say earlier in the year. Tommy Lorenzo, he's got 2 here this evening. Gensler tries a 2, it doesn't work. He gets his own rebound and goes back up, and Ryan Mice fouls him in the process. 49-26, it's a 23-point St. Clair lead. Well, a quick inbound pass underneath to Landon Roush. Landon can't finish the deal. Bethel traveled down here, but there was a foul before that travel. And the foul was called against St. Clair. I'm not sure of the number. They called it on Banbury. He was around that travel, so maybe he influenced it somehow. Tommy Lorenzo took a couple of steps there. They got him on a jump ball, though. He tries to go up, but the quarterback, Dahlem, had other plans. Good hustle play there, Bethel. And they're not calling much, and that Banbury, he got loose. The big man got loose. Couldn't work it to the rim. Banbury's playing Lorenzo man. They switch with Jack Moore, Banbury and Mice, and Lorenzo and Moore, and back again. St. Clair really all over with speed here. A little confusion on who was out of bounds there. They got it straight. I think they got the call straight. It's going to be Bethel's ball in front of their bench. 49-26. Jason Bears, the third-year coach here at Bethel, finds himself down by 23 in a sectional game. Claire is playing man-to-man, very tight press defense. It's Jack Moore, the pride of Deerfield Estates.
Number 15, Jack Moore.
The foul. Jack is senior, his brother a standout here, and that's a 3-ball, big 3-ball. And Ryan Mice. And 3 minutes and 15 seconds to play here in the third quarter. St. Clair leads by 20. It came into the third leading by 23. You don't have to be Inspector Clouseau to know that Bethel has subsequently outscored St. Clair by 3 in this quarter. Do you have any rooms? Dahlem underneath is fouled underneath. Quarterback, conference quarterback. The best quarterback in the conference will go to the line. Shooting 2. And it's good, and St. Clair's hit the half a century mark, 50. Second one's no good. Dahlem follows his own shot. Boy, that wouldn't go over well in, 6th grade B basketball. They're getting outworked on some of these things that they should not be, and that's just not going to work. It happened earlier. It would turn into a 4-point play in the first half. They've already got a 1-point play here. Jack Moore works his way. They turn it into a 3. Just can't do it. 52-29. Mice, 3-ball in transition, a little strong. Rebound taken away by Andrew Casey. Finds the quarterback, Dahlem. Let's see if the Holzer's Panthers are going to lay up. They're not. 3-ball coming off the back of the rim. Can't get it to work. I don't mean lay up, but see if they just wanted to grind a little clock here. You got 2 minutes in the third quarter, which Danny Holzer has decided not to. Keep the pressure on and attack. 52-29. Lay back, and you invite all sorts of bad outcomes, I suppose. Mice, pull-up jumper, a little too strong, goes in and out. This ball's taken away. Very good crowd here. I was saying before the half ended, I think I saw a bunch of alumni, both for St. Clair and for Bethel Park. I saw Levi Matheny, a great Bethel alumnus. He played in some heated contests, both in basketball and football. He's a 5th-year senior at Albany. 3-ball for Bethel can't work. He's a starting linebacker for Bethel, and he's got a chance to set the school record in tackles. King seed, 3-ball left side, can't get it to work. I think he needs 24 tackles. I saw his dad, Coach Matheny, before the game here today, and he said 24 tackles, and Levi could set the all-time Bethel, I beg your pardon, the Albany Division I football program in upstate New York, of course. All-time tackle record. Coached by Greg Gattuso, pride of Beachview. Greg Gattuso, of course, Seton LaSalle football player, on to Penn State. He coached at Duquesne. Was an assistant for a long time, became their head coach. He went off to Pitt for a few years with Paul Christ. Chris took the Wisconsin job. I think maybe before Chris took that Wisconsin job, Gattuso went up and he's the HC at Albany now, but Levi Matheny in the house. 52-32, we get back to our 20-point lead. You don't need to be Inspector Clouseau to know who has won the quarter. Bethel's done their job to this point, under a minute to play, which was win the quarter. Afraid they probably haven't won it by enough. 3-ball coming. Jump ball coming out of there. Now, ball got loose and Danbury got called for the foul. That's St. Clair's 5th. It is Danbury's 3rd. Let's see if they pull him. There's only a quarter to play. 52-32, 38 seconds to play. Lead is 20. Chance for Bethel to cut. 3-ball coming, be a good way to do it. Rebound taken away by Gensler. They don't cut. And your Panthers will have a chance to extend, and they do. It's a 22-point lead with 20 seconds to play. Gensler with a long jumper. Good for 2. We're 10 seconds to play. A 22-point ball game. Mice with the rock in his hand. Left side, can't get it to work. Open 3 look coming. That's Anthony Chick at the quarterback. It is good. 54-35. We'll be back in a minute. Welcome back to Upper St. Clair High School, ladies and gentlemen. Phil Elias joined on the camera So I have been for 38 years. Emma Freilich never missed a game. 3-ball coming, Landon Roush. I warned you, he's not afraid to strike from behind the arc. Falls a little short. Dahlem picks up the rebound, deposits it for 2. Can't tell how many points Dahlem's got because scoreboard doesn't reflect. Now he got 4 pretty quick right there. Update the scoreboard. The score is fine, 58-35. We just don't know what the heck's going on with who's on the floor. So they just gave up on that. Sam Gaetano's down there. I know that's not him. Sam Gaetano, a player. Mark Gaither working the book. I know it's not him, a player. 3-ball coming. Gensler time, can't get it to work. Kingseed goes up for the rebound, gets a little handsy. And they call him for the personal foul. That's St. Clair 6. Bethel Park will work from the bonus from here on in. 6:59 to play in the game. St. Clair has led since very early on. First quarter, Bethel jumped out to a 4-0 lead. And then that was it. Andrew Casey, Landon Roush, Ethan Dahlem, Luke Banbury, Luke Gensler are your 5 Panthers on the floor right now. Junior, senior, if my math is right. Dice wheeling and dealing. Can't get it to work. Dahlem, the quarterback, to Roush, firing a 3-ball, a little strong. Banbury playing a spirited effort today, playing with spirit. And it ties up a loose ball, gets the jump ball called. He's got 10. Big outside line, or outside linebacker. Called him the boundary. Played into the boundary. For us, our boundary linebacker. Saw time at tailback on offense. Very good ad for the St. Clair Panthers. 58-37. Under 6 to play. We let it fly there. St. Clair by 21, and we're down to 5.5. Gensler loses the handle en route. Claims he had some action on that left arm that wasn't his. 58-37 with 5:20 to play, going to a break. Welcome back to Upper St. Clair High School, ladies and gentlemen. Phil Elias joined by Emma Freilich. Fourth quarter. And St. Clair up by a bunch. On a darn near packed house. I don't know how Kevin Dietrich thought he'd fit another living soul in this place tonight. It's thinned out a bit, but not a ton. Certainly the best crowd of the year. Now St. Clair plays Mount Lebanon on Tuesday. Do you know if the game Tuesday is home or away, Emma? Next week?
Is that the legal game?
Yes.
It's away.
Okay, so that's at Mount Lebanon on Tuesday, I believe. I got the worldwide interweb up here. It is a 19-point lead. Dahlem, the quarterback, working hard. Finds Moore, who finds Banbury. who finds the bottom of the basket, the peach basket, for a 2-ball. (60-39), 4:28 to play. Landon Roush, Luke Gensler, Zach Kingseed, quarterback Ethan Dahlem, Andrew Casey. Those are your 5. 4 minutes to play. .21 lead.
Foul on number 3, Alex Seiler.
Landon Roush. Now he got up over the rim. Need to slow it down and let that 2-ball fall off his hands. We're under 4 to play. Mice works left side. Look, they're down by 19. It's a team game. That kid has had 20 tonight, though. A very good basketball player, Ryan Mice. Kingseed left side, high off the rim. Very nice touch. 3:28 to play. Now, I got to tell you, I think maybe among St. Clair's most complete games. I didn't see them in North Carolina where they knocked off 3 quality opponents down there in that tournament. I will tell you, this Bethel Park team is very good. They are a contender in this conference, and they came in motivated. We mentioned at the top of the broadcast that dropped a tight one to Mount Lebanon. They got to feel like coming into this game they could have had that one, maybe should have had that one. They pack up their gear and make the quick road trip over to St. Clair here, a place where they're very comfortable. A lot of these kids came up here playing the travel basketball circuit. I had to feel like this is a game they can come in here and have a much better shot than they did tonight at. It was not in the cards. 62-43, 3 to play. Holzer's looking to burn clock. Bethel's starting to foul a little bit. I think I may have told you St. Clair was in the 1-and-1. They were not. And Bethel actually has another foul to give if they wanted to. They're going to have to if they want to play that game. 62-43, 3:04 to play. Got to think if Holzer can get another minute and a half off this clock and keep this thing to 17 or so, or do something like that. And Bethel probably doesn't even foul. 64-43. .252 to play. We'll send Danny Holzer and his Panthers to a 3-0 start in this section. It's a long road, and they've a couple of their clogs, as we mentioned, down, boy, a 3-ball coming from the right side, Luke Gensler. A couple of their generals are down as Tanner O'Grady steps in. I got to think Tanner O'Grady, T, as his dad calls him. They have worked his way into the rotation here. 67-45, 2 minutes to play. We're going to go to a break. Welcome back to Upper St. Clair High School, ladies and gentlemen. Phil Elias and Emma Freilich. We have got 2 minutes to play here in this sectional matchup. Bethel coming out storming like bees. Oh, they got the kids out there. Did they switch it up here a little bit? I think they did. Buzzing like bees, trying to press a ball carrier like mad. Woo! Frantic down there. 1:45 to play. All out pressure defense. And Jason Bears, I think he was looking for a quick foul there. Sending guys he didn't mind fouling, told him the pressure, try to get a quick turnover. Bethel has not put up the white flag, as it were. They came out trying to turn them over, play a little offense, defense. But not to be. Here come the defenders now. They're going to come out and pressure because they've got a foul to give. They're going to check these kids in. They don't mind them giving fouls. They are going to pressure the ball handler like mad. Try to generate a turnover. If they don't get the turnover, the problem is you got a minute left. Tanner O'Grady fires up a three. Misses the target. Mike Polici in as Danny has cleared the bench. I shouldn't say that, but he has changed the players on the floor for sure. Jamie Smith, quarterback. The rebound, 42 seconds to play. 67-45, St. Clair is going to win this Friday night matchup. And on the move, David Pantelis and Josh Russell will be in. The only thing we know is that those guys will remain in boots and walking boots for some time. But I don't know if you could have asked for a better start out of Holzer and these Panthers. John Sekernick checks in. He's heading down to the corner. They're going to set him up for a three ball down here. So they got John Sekernick down here. 37 seconds to play. Bethel hits them both by 20. Comes Polici. Right side. Works it low. Aiden Besselman. Besselman had a chance to kick it. To play. 67-47. The lead was 23 at the half. It's 20 now. Make that 17. That may be it. 67-50 is the final. On behalf of myself, Phil Elias, and Emma Freilich, we wish you a good night.